here for a reason. Maybe your heart is restless, maybe your day has been heavy, or maybe, in the silence within, you're searching for answers that haven't come yet. This channel is just beginning, and every person who joins us makes a difference. Here, prayer is a place of encounter, with yourself, with Mary, and with God. Feel embraced. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to live this moment with an open heart. Together, we will learn to trust more and struggle less. Here, you are not alone. It's not always easy to accept what we don't understand. Some battles feel too long, some paths too hard to walk. But there's a peace that begins to grow when we stop trying to control everything and start to trust. Mary teaches us this through her silence, through the humility of someone who says yes without having all the answers. Sometimes what we need isn't to win, but to breathe, to wait, and to walk gently. To trust that there is meaning, even in what makes no sense yet, and to realize that with calmness everything becomes lighter, because those who trust find rest. Mary, Mother of Peace, today I come to you with an open heart, not to ask for great miracles, but to beg for something precious, gentleness. Teach me to respond with calm in the face of difficulties, not to get lost in impulses or fears, not to let pain harden my heart. I want to learn from you how to take a deep breath when everything feels too heavy, and to trust that God's timing is not the same as mine. Give me a gentle spirit, one that doesn't shout in pain but trusts. One that knows how to wait without despair, that finds shelter in faith, even when answers haven't yet arrived. I want to live with lightness, even in the midst of battles, and to understand in the silence that your care surrounds me, even when I don't notice it. Teach me to walk with humility and a peaceful heart. Mary, Mother of Quiet Surrender, teach me to trust without hurry. Sometimes I long for immediate answers, urgent change, visible solutions. But you show me that there is a right time for everything, and that waiting is also sacred. I want to learn from you how to keep walking even when everything around me seems still, to trust even when no signs appear. Give me the humility to accept what I do not yet understand. May I learn to bow my head, not out of weakness, but out of wisdom. May I realize that I don't need to have control over everything in order to live in peace. Teach me to look at life's battles with eyes of faith and to understand that even pain holds meaning, even when it wounds. May I never lose the trust that with God, everything is transformed. Mary, Mother of Calm Wisdom, when the world rushes me, teach me to pause. When everything feels urgent, show me the value of waiting. I want to learn from you how to be patient, with life, with others, and with myself. Help me understand that some things don't need force but time. That some healings don't come all at once, but gently, in silence, little by little. Help me to breathe when my heart is restless, to hold back from making decisions in the heat of emotion, to resist reacting with anger when what I truly need is serenity. May your presence teach me to cultivate a calm inner life, where faith is stronger than fear and trust greater than anxiety. And even when the winds blow, may I remain steady, my feet grounded, and my eyes lifted to heaven. Mary, Mother of Serene Trust, sometimes I feel lost in thoughts that pull me far from peace. I imagine 1,000 outcomes, carry burdens that don't even exist yet, and forget that God is caring for every detail. Teach me to let go of what I cannot control, to surrender with humility what weighs too much, and to live with a lighter heart. I want to learn from you how to rest in God's will, even when it feels different from my own. May I not confuse faith with urgency, nor courage with agitation. May true strength be born from surrender, from the silence that trusts, from the peace that accepts. Mary, help me move forward with gentleness, not rushing, not forcing, just trusting that what is meant for me will arrive at the right time. Mary, Mother of Humility, so often I try to solve everything on my own, as if the solution depended solely on me. I forget that God sees farther, that He knows what I can't yet imagine. Today I come to ask you, teach me to trust without needing to understand. May I receive what life brings with a peaceful heart, even when it makes no sense. Grant me the grace not to fight against what I cannot change. help me understand that acceptance is not giving up. It's recognizing that a greater wisdom is guiding my steps. May I not rebel against what I can't control, but learn to grow even on cloudy days. Because when I look to you, Mary, I see that even suffering can become a path of love. Mary, Mother of balance in the midst of life's highs and lows, I ask you, teach me to be steady. May I not be carried away by fleeting emotions, nor get lost in the excesses of the soul. Help me cultivate a firm heart, even when everything around me is changing. May my faith not depend on circumstances, but on the certainty that God is with me at all times. Help me to be gentle in my words, calm in my actions, and serene in my decisions. May I know how to wait with hope, act with wisdom, and respond with peace. May your presence inspire me to be more kind, more patient, and more attentive to what truly matters. Mary, make me more like you, firm without harshness, strong without haste, faithful without needing to be loud. Mary, Mother of quiet strength, today I come to ask you for strength, not the kind that hardens the heart, but the kind that holds me up from within. The strength that helps me keep going, even when the road is long. The kind that gives me courage to begin again, even when I'm tired. The one that reminds me I'm not alone, even in the silence. Teach me to find that strength in faith. May I lean on prayer when everything feels heavy. May I seek refuge in God before reacting to the world. And even in the midst of struggle, may I carry peace in my eyes and hope in my heart. Mary, walk with me on the hard days. May your presence surround me like an invisible embrace, reminding me, with God, I can keep going. Mary, Mother of silent understanding, help me to see beyond appearances. Not every pain is a punishment. Not every delay is a denial. Not every silence means absence. You, who knew the mystery of waiting, of pain, and of not knowing, teach me to find meaning where I only see confusion. May I learn to trust even when I don't understand. Give me eyes of faith to recognize that every battle has its purpose, even if it's hidden. That nothing is by chance, and that God works in every detail, even the ones that seem unimportant. May I not rebel against difficulties, but seek to understand what they're here to teach me. And with you, may I discover that the path of humility is also the path of light. Mary, Mother of infinite patience, teach me to wait without despair. There are days when everything feels still, when nothing happens the way I imagined. But you remind me that waiting is also part of the journey, that God's time is not my time, but it is always the best. That while I wait, He is preparing. And while I prepare my heart, something within me is growing. Help me not to give up in the middle of the process. May I have patience to face what I cannot change, and the wisdom to understand that some blessings only bloom slowly. May my faith not grow tired in the delay, but deepen through it. May I not rush what is being built with love. And in every silent second, may I feel your hand holding mine. Mary, Mother of complete surrender, today I come to ask you to help me accept what I cannot understand. Not everything will have an explanation now, and not every answer will come the way I expect. But you show me that it's still possible to trust. That peace doesn't come from understanding everything, but from surrendering with love to what God allows. Give me an obedient heart, one that does not rebel against narrow paths, but walks them with humility. A heart that doesn't question out of pride, but seeks to learn with gentleness. A heart that, even in pain, is still able to give thanks. Mary, receive my weary soul and transform my restlessness into trust. Teach me to rest in God's will, even when it feels different from my own. Mary, Mother of quiet comfort, there are days when everything feels heavy all at once. The body grows tired, the mind won't rest, the heart shuts down, and it's on those days that I need your presence the most. Not to change everything around me, but to calm everything within me. May your sweetness reach the most restless corners of my soul. Help me remember that peace doesn't come from a life without problems, but from the certainty that I am not alone. May your gaze upon me be my shelter, my relief, my new beginning. And even on the darkest days, may I choose not to give up. Teach me to carry life's burdens with gentleness, knowing that your love walks with me step by step. Mary, Mother of unending hope, when everything feels dark, remind me of your light. May I not get lost in the fear of tomorrow, nor in the memories of what has passed. Help me to live the present with trust, knowing that God is with me, even when the road is narrow, even when the silence feels long. Teach me to nurture hope even without signs, to keep going even without recognition, to believe even when logic tells me otherwise. May your faith inspire me to be steady without being harsh, to be confident without being anxious. And with each new day, may I choose to look upward, where heaven is, and where, without a doubt, your gaze gently guides me. Mary, Mother of a steady soul, today I ask you for calm. Calm to not respond in haste, to not judge harshly, to not act driven by anxiety. Teach me, like you, to wait for the right moment, to speak, to decide, to move forward. May my peace not depend on others, but on my communion with God. Help me take one step at a time without rushing the pace of life. May I receive the slower days as blessings and the hard days as lessons. And even in the midst of chaos, may I remember to breathe and find within me the space where God dwells and where your presence softens everything. Mary, may my soul learn to rest in you. Mary, Mother of gentle truth, when I don't know what to do, may I turn to you. May your presence remind me that not everything needs to be solved right now, that there is wisdom in waiting, in being silent, in listening to what God is trying to whisper deep within my soul. May I not get lost in the world's urgencies, but find direction in the calm of prayer. Help me to face uncertainty without despair. May I learn to trust, even when the situation doesn't change, even when no answer seems to come. May I embrace the present as it is, without bitterness, without pressure, with a peaceful and surrendered heart. Mary, teach me to live with quiet faith, with humility in my gaze and peace in my soul. Mary, Mother of humble trust, so often I pressure myself to be stronger, firmer, more certain. But today before you, I understand. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be sincere. Teach me to welcome my own weaknesses with gentleness, without guilt, without fear. Help me see that even in my frailty, there is a sacred space where I can meet God. Teach me to accept myself with compassion. May I be patient with my processes, my stumbles, and my new beginnings. May I not compare my path to others, but walk at my own pace, with lightness, with faith, with honesty. Mary, guard my heart from harshness. May I never lose my gentleness, even when the road is hard. Mary, Mother of trusting surrender, when my plans don't unfold as I imagined, help me not to rebel. Teach me to welcome life's detours with humility, and to understand that what slips from my hands never escapes the hands of God. May I not turn frustration into bitterness, but into an opportunity to trust more deeply. Grant me the wisdom to accept that not everything will go my way, and yet it can still be good. Help me to see the beauty in the unexpected, and to allow myself to be guided along paths that, though unfamiliar, lead me to something greater. Mary, may I have the courage to release control and the faith to keep walking, even without knowing where it will all lead. Mary, Mother of silent presence, there are moments when everything feels quiet, life, answers, even heaven itself. And in those moments, the heart grows restless, begins to doubt, to wonder if God is still listening. But when I look to you, I remember, silence also speaks. God's silence is not abandonment, it is discreet care, love that matures in stillness. Help me not to fear these silences. May I not get lost in questioning, but find in them an invitation to trust. Teach me to hear what isn't said, to notice the grace that moves slowly and gently. Mary, teach me to dwell in silence with peace. May I find not absence, but your presence within it, the presence that comforts, sustains, and transforms. Mary, Mother of quiet light, when sadness visits my heart, may I not push it away in haste, but welcome it with gentleness. May I listen to it, understand what it's trying to show me, because even pain carries messages from heaven. Teach me not to grow hard in the face of suffering, but to move through it with faith and sensitivity. May I know how to cry without shame, to rest without guilt, to begin again without fear. May I not demand of myself to always be okay, but allow myself to be human. And in that sacred space of humanity, feel the soft touch of your presence. Mary, help me turn every pain into prayer, every fall into a lesson, and every tear into a path that leads me closer to God. Mary, Mother of unwavering faith, when I feel weak, lost, and unmotivated, may your presence remind me it is precisely then that faith begins to bloom. Not in perfect moments, but on days when everything feels uncertain. Teach me to keep the flame of trust burning, even when the darkness around tries to put it out. May I not stop believing just because I don't see signs. May I keep walking, without guarantees, without immediate answers. May I choose faith every single day, like someone who waters a seed that has yet to sprout. Mary, give me steadiness without rush, courage without noise, hope without conditions. And may my faith, like yours, be greater than my fear. Mary, Mother of quiet new beginnings, when I feel I no longer have the strength to go on, remind me that each day is a new chance. That even when I'm tired, I can begin again. That it's never too late to have faith, to change, to become gentler, more humble, more trusting. Teach me not to give up on myself, even when everything feels hard. Give me the courage to return as many times as needed. May I not be ashamed of my falls, but learn from each one. May I not close myself off because of pain, but open my heart to what God wants to do within me. Mary, may my new beginnings be gentle, without guilt, without haste, guided by the certainty that every day is a miracle. Mary, Mother of true peace, when the words of the world feel too harsh, may your voice reach me. May it teach me to respond with gentleness, not to react with anger, to keep my heart pure even when the atmosphere tries to pull me in the opposite direction. I want to learn from you how to be firm without being harsh, to speak clearly without causing harm. May my presence bring comfort, not burden. May my words build, not wound. May my actions carry the peace that comes from walking with you. Mary, may I be a reflection of your gaze, of your posture, of your way of living. And as I follow you, may I bring a little more softness and light to every place I pass through. Mary, Mother of compassionate gaze, help me to be more understanding with those around me. May I not judge by appearances, nor react harshly to what I don't understand. Teach me to listen more than I speak, to embrace more than I point fingers, to welcome others, even when they are far from what I expected. May I learn to recognize the pain hidden in someone's silence and the tenderness hidden in their quiet gestures. May my heart become a home for patience and empathy. Mary, may your example inspire me to be an instrument of peace in my relationships, even in the most difficult ones. And just like you, may I learn to love with calm, with faith, and without limits. Mary, Mother of silent listening, there are moments when all I need is to be heard, not through words, not through advice, but through a gaze that understands. And in you I find exactly that. You listen without hurry, without judgment, as someone who welcomes the whole soul. Teach me to listen to others with the same tenderness. May I be a calm presence for those who feel lost. May I learn when to be silent, to offer my time, my gaze, my stillness. May my listening bring healing, just as yours does. Mary, turn my listening into a gesture of love, my presence into a safe haven, my prayer into a bridge between hearts. May I be a channel of the peace that flows from you. Mary, Mother of faithful presence, when I grow tired of fighting, when it seems like nothing is changing, nothing is getting better, when the weight of the day makes me want to give up, don't let me quit. Remind me that faithfulness is also a prayer, that continuing on, even in silence, is also a way of loving God. Help me to be steadfast, even on cloudy days. May I remain firm, not because everything is fine, but because I trust. Teach me to see the value in staying the course, even without visible results. Mary, show me that true faith is the kind that renews itself with each step, even tired, even without answers, but always with you. Mary, Mother of gentle light, on the days when everything feels dark, may I remember your presence. You are like a flame that never goes out, even when the wind blows hard. Teach me to keep my faith burning in the moments when hope wavers, and to walk with trust, even when I can't see the full path ahead. May my faith not rely on what I see, but on what I believe. May I learn to live with my eyes lifted toward heaven, but my feet steady on the ground, fulfilling with love what is mine to do today. Mary, teach me that there is beauty even in the night, and that with patience every dawn will come. May I trust in that, with calm, with gentleness, with faith. Mary, Mother of quiet trust, when my prayers seem to echo into silence, help me not to doubt. Let me understand that heaven also answers with silence, and that the absence of a response does not mean the absence of love. Teach me to trust that God is at work, even when everything around me feels still. May I not despair in the waiting, nor close myself off to what is still unfolding. May my heart remain open, willing, and faithful. Mary, may my faith grow not only when everything is going well, but especially when everything feels uncertain. Because it is in those moments that I need to trust the most, and it is in those moments that your presence holds me steady. Mary, Mother of steadfast hope, when I begin to doubt my path, remind me that I am not lost. Even when I don't know where to go, God knows. Even when everything feels confusing, a direction is being traced by His hands. May my uncertainties not paralyze me, but lead me to trust even more deeply. Grant me the grace to keep going, even without understanding. May I not cling to fear of what might come, but anchor myself in the certainty that, with you by my side, everything becomes lighter. Help me remember, even through the longest nights, that morning will come. And that, walking with you, each step becomes a prayer, even the smallest ones, even the hardest ones. Mary, Mother of patient soul, today I ask you, teach me how to live with what I cannot change. May I not wear out my heart trying to control what is beyond my reach. Help me to welcome, with gentleness, what life brings, even when it's not what I hoped for, even when it hurts. May I find peace and acceptance, not only in victory. May I trust that there is meaning, even in what feels unclear. Mary, may your wisdom teach me to live with more lightness. Let me not turn what is difficult into despair, but into prayer. And even in the face of what doesn't change, may I change within, with faith, with calm, with love. Mary, Mother of patient love, when I feel the urge to rush time, remind my heart that grace has its own rhythm, that not everything needs to happen now, that there are processes which mature in silence, changes that are born slowly, miracles that arrive without making noise. Teach me not to skip steps, not to run before I've learned to walk with steadiness. May I live one day at a time, with gratitude for who I already am and hope for who I am still becoming. Help me to recognize the beauty of being a work in progress, without rushing to the finish, but with faith to keep going. Mary, may your example teach me that the most beautiful things often unfold in the hidden places, in God's time and in the heart that knows how to wait with gentleness. Mary, Mother of true calm, as I end this prayer, I simply want to thank you. Thank you for walking with me, even on the days when I felt lost. For teaching me that strength isn't about resisting with hardness, but about moving forward with gentleness. For showing me that meekness is not weakness, it is a quiet kind of courage. That patience is not passivity, it is faith in motion. Stay with me, Mary, not just now, but in every step of my day. May your presence help me choose peace, even when the world shouts. May I always remember that nothing is by chance, that every battle carries a purpose, and that God turns all things into good for those who trust. And with your maternal love by my side, may I walk on with a calmer heart, a humbler spirit, and a soul full of faith. If this prayer touched your heart, if at any moment you felt peace, comfort, or a renewed strength to keep going, then this channel is also your place. Here, every prayer is made with love, every word is a gesture of care, and each new video is an invitation to keep walking with faith and gentleness. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and come walk with us. May Mary always be by your side, with silence, with strength, and with tenderness.